In this verse, the word avitripta drisham is most significant. The conditioned souls in the material world are all trying to satisfy their senses in various ways, but they have failed to do so because it is impossible to be satisfied by such efforts. The example of the fish on the land is very important. If one takes a fish from the water and put it on the land, it cannot be made happy on any amount of offered pleasure. The spirit soul can be happy only in the association of the supreme living being, the personality Godhead, and nowhere else. The Lord, by his unlimited costless mercy, has innumerable Vaikuntha planets in the Brahma Jyoti sphere of the spiritual world, and in that transcendental world, there is an unlimited arrangement for the unlimited pleasure of the living entities. The Lord himself comes to display his transcendental pastime, typically represented by Vrindavan, Mathura, and Dwaraka. He appears just to attract the conditioned souls back to Godhead, back home to the eternal world. But for want of sufficient piety, the onlookers are not attracted by such pastimes of the Lord. In the Bhagavad Gita, it is said that only those who have completely surpassed the way of sinful reactions can engage themselves in the transcendental loving service of the Lord. The entire Vedic way of ritualistic performances is to put every conditioned soul on the path of piety. By strict adherence to the prescribed principles for all orders of social life, one can attain the qualities of truthfulness, control of mind, control of senses, forbearance, etc., and can be elevated to the plane of rendering pure devotional service to the Lord. Only by such transcendental vision are one's material hankering fully satisfied. When the Lord was present, the persons who were able to satisfy their material hankerings by seeing Him in true perspective were thus able to go back with Him to His kingdom. But those persons who are unable to see the Lord as He is, remain attached to material hankerings, are not able to go back home, back to Godhead. And the Lord passed beyond the vision of all. He did so in original eternal form, as stated in this verse. The Lord lived in his own body. He did not leave his body, as is generally misunderstood by the conditioned souls. This statement defeats the false propaganda of the faithless non-devotees that the Lord passed away like ordinary conditioned soul. The Lord appeared in order to release the world from undue burden of the non-believing asuras. And after doing this, he disappeared from this world side. Om Jnanativirandasya Ananjana Shilavaya Sakshirunmili Mena Shri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sapitam Mena Bhutale Ayam Rupa Gatham Ahyam Dadadisva Padantikam. Do Jagatpate Pesha Gopika Ganta Shabanu Kanta Namostade Sute Devi Pranamami Panchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhayeva Namo Vishtabhadaya Taya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna. Thanks again for coming today's Bhagavatam verse. This actually the explanation goes further how the Lord performed his disappearance pastimes. Okay. So when the Lord appeared in this material world, he appeared in his own form. He doesn't appear, in his material body. So Bhagavad Gita, where is it mentioned? Bhagavad Gita? Where is it mentioned that Lord appeared in his own spiritual form? Ajo peace and away Atma. I think 4:8. Is it 4:8? 4:6. Ajopi sanna vyatma bhutanam ishvaropi san prakritim swamadhishtaya sambhavami atmamaya. Read the translation. Read the translation.
Although I am abroad, my essence body refers to Christ. And although I am the Lord of all living entities, but my internal energy actually appearing in my original
Form. So, Sambhavami Atma Maya is a very important word. Atma means self. Self. Atma Maya means my own energy. And the Lord doesn't appear in Mahamaya, he appears in Yoga Maya. That's why Prabhupada translated as my internal potency of the Lord. His own energy. Radha belongs to him, not somebody's property. Radha is the internal potency of the Lord. Prabhupada says, what is Hare Krishna? Hare means energy of Krishna. Krishna means the Lord, the possessor of the energy. So, in this world, Krishna appears in his own form. Why is he appearing? Huh? So, why he appear? Main thing is dharma samsthapanarthaya. And then when he come here, he's just dealing with different people, paritranaya, sadhuna, vinashaya, dushkrita. But the main purpose is dharma, is his own dharma. I mean, for example, if the manager is putting a lot of rules how to manage a company or an enterprise, and when he know that people are not following that, he put extra efforts to bring back the standard. Na? Always he works. That's why maintenance. Maintenance means always make sure. It's why he's coming every time. Because to manage, you need a cool head. For create, only passion required. For destroy, passion required. For maintain, goodness required. For maintaining this, you need to have goodness. You should have a cool head. That is not possible by any conditions also. That is not by anybody can do this. Cannot do this. So only Krishna can do. That's why he is keeping the job to himself. He gives everything to everybody. Oh, Brahma, you create, Shiva, you destroy, Indra, Chandra, Varuna, Vayu. But maintenance, I will do myself. No, you cannot do this job. You cannot. Because maintenance is the most difficult thing. You can build a temple, but maintain the temple. You can make devotees, but maintain the devotees. You can make your contacts, but maintaining the contacts. And that's what makes you different from others. That's why Krishna said, let me do that myself. Dhamma samsthapanarthaya is my job. Sambhavami, yuga, every yuga, he appears. Then he sends his devotees. Then the devotees leave behind the Shastras when they go. Devotees leave behind the Shastras when they leave. And the followers trying to follow the Shastra. So it's going on like that, it's going on like that, life after life after life, Yuga after yuga after yuga, it's keep on going on. Sambhavami Atmamaya. But why the Lord is coming, you want to revive the lost Krishna consciousness with you. To be honest, there are two roads. Paritranaya sadhuna, vinashayaka dushkrita. Take some prasadam for you. So, dushkritam job you don't need to do. The Lord doesn't need to do vinashayaka dushkritam job. Why? He can say Organizations to do this job. But mainly is coming to reciprocate to the devotees. Paritranaya sadhanam also in the internal potency of the Lord can do. Why is he coming here? Okay, I'm here, don't worry. I can come. I can come and talk to you like a human being. I can play with you, I can talk to you, I can. So the Lord is showing that. Lord is giving us some confidence. Other words, is giving that the taste of the spiritual world. I mean the taste of spiritual world. The moment you get the taste of holy name, the moment you get, then always anchor. Why I am not getting this? Why I am not getting that? I got it before. Why I am not getting this? Always anchoring. That's why Krishna is, so merciful. But you have to understand that his body is what? Completely spiritual. Ishopanishad. स्वपर्यगाचुक्रम अखायम अवृणम अष्टावीरम शुद्धम अपाप विद्धम कवीर्मनीषी प्रभु स्वयंभूर यथात्यमथो छास्वदीभ्यः समाभ्यः Read this verse.
Such a person must actually know the greatest of all, personality of God who is unembodied, omniscient, beyond reproach, without veins, pure and uncontaminated, self-sufficient philosopher who has been fulfilling
So this is the quality of Krishna. He is unembodied. Unembodied means he has no. Is it?
He has no material body.
No material body. We have to understand very clearly. He has no body. No material body. Not that, there is no hands and legs. Apanipada. No hands and legs. No material body. Omniscient. Omniscient means what?
Omniscient means present everywhere.
What is omnipresence? Omniscient means he knows everything. Yeah. Presence means everywhere. Omnipotent means omniscient everything he can do. And beyond reproach, what is reproach? Beyond the reach. Yeah. It's very difficult to understand him. Achintya gunaswarupam. Adokshajaha. Beyond. And Asnaviram, no veins. He has no veins of blood, Why no veins? If the Lord want, he can have veins. He showed his veins. When he showed the veins? Bhima. Bhishma. So when Mahabharata, what he showed his blood in his body. How come blood without the veins? How is it possible? Blood without veins? Huh? That's why is Krishna. Spiritual. Spiritual world, it is like that. See, you can eat, but you don't need to digest the food. We do things for pleasure. You can fly, you can walk, you can run, you can swim, everything you can do. That's for pleasure. That is spiritual world. There is no condition, there is no bondage. There is no conditioning in the spiritual world. That's why the Lord has no veins. And then he is pure, Parampavitram. He is the topmost pure, purest thing in the world. And then he is not contaminated, same point. But self-sufficient. So he doesn't need anything from anybody. And he's what? Ajaha. Ajopi son. He is immortal. He has no birth. I mean, immortal. Immemorial, is it? Immemorial. Okay. So he is fulfilled I mean, you cannot define, from when he is fulfilling desires of the Lord. Everyone is always going on, Nitya Leela, always. So you say Nitya Leela. Nitya Leela means always Leela is going on. So the Lord, when he comes here, and then, he take the different roles like a king, father, mother, that's like you are explaining that way, right? The Yadugula, I mean, that they are most unfortunate people. Huh? Fortunate and also unfortunate. Why? Because even though the Lord is sitting with them, talking to them, you don't know the value. They don't know the value. Actually, where? Can you show where proper? Same, planning to make a video on this. Based on Prabhu's lecture also. Okay, you show me where in the Sampradaya before Madhavendra Puri, the Radha Krishna Bhava was discussed. Any Madhvas? Come on, tell me from where in the Sampradaya somebody took sannyas from Mayavad but preaching Vaishnavism. Who did that? Sannyas from Mayavad but he is preaching Vaishnavism.